Well, do y'all? This is your boy Cherry's feature. I want to talk to you guys about Legends of Tomorrow, Season 4, Episode 4, Wet Hot Summer Bummer. Now, I like this episode. This is because that's like I mentioned last week. Well, I'm a big fan of Friday the 13th, and I like this little Jason-esque episode of it. We have this little lake beast thing, which actually kind of really heavily references, in my opinion, Jason, because, the way he actually died. A group of punk ass campers, pushed him in a lake, knowing damn well he couldn't drown. In Camp Crystal Lake, knowing damn well he can't swim whatsoever, and he ended up drowning. Unfortunately. Now in this episode, we see Ava and Zari. They're watching this little lake, this little classic movie, this terrible D+ rated movie called Swamp Thing, and lo and behold, Gideon hits up Sarah and says, "Look, there's an anomaly out in this time period of 1995. Ooh, lucky me, 23 years ago." And so they go to 1995. It's a lot like Camp Crystal Lake, man. It's a really buddy. There's this one little spirit animal that actually kidnaps kids and takes their flesh pretty much. I know, really disgusting stuff, right? So what happens next is they're looking for this guy, this thing called the name of Streaker. And Streaker is this really entirely intelligent and very strong supernatural thing. And they thought at first I thought this was the camp counselor too. I thought that's who that was. That little nasty ass old Grinch looking bitch. I thought that's who it was. No, but no, it turns out to be Zac Efron's little clone. That motherfucker. I thought that's who. That actually turns out to be who it is. Because kids will be kids. When you were in camp, you did all these things. Try to get your first kiss in. That whole thing. That's pretty much what the campers were about. Sarah, knew all about camp. She even told Ava about it a little bit. But Ava has no experience. Her childhood was, he really didn't have a childhood because it's all fake. You know. But luckily, Sarah was able to give her a little bit of her give her some childhood experience. Giving her a kiss and things of that nature. And we even see child Sara and Ava kicking the streaker's ass. Very Charlie's Angels like. At the very ending, when Sarah jumped up in the air, grabbed a little spike or whatever, and shot it through the damn streaker's heart up, whatever. But not without Constantine and Ray teaming up to actually find the missing 4 kids. They actually did like a little bit of a hen hut. The rest of the cameras came through. The male cameras came through and rescued them. Unfortunately, though, we even saw a cameo of Nora Dark actually, because she was in a bit of the dialogue between Constantine and Ray as they're looking for the 4 kids. Now the funny thing about this is not the funny thing, but one thing I noticed, man, is that I don't know if you guys heard this, but as Constantine is trying to revive one of the kids named Randall, he realized, he's like, no, come on, lad, wake up, wake up. So the kid's not waking up. And so Constantine utilizes the same spell that he did to get, the rest of the kids' spirits back in their bodies. But the only difference is he had to use his own little life force energy to bring the kid back to life. But what's really interesting about this is just that phrase of no, not another kid, not another kid. And it makes me wonder, okay, wait a minute, how many kids has Constantine had to save using this technique? Not only that, but then also, I think this references his own little sister, I think, or something of it, or someone in his family that he tried saving once, back when he was a young and just a novice in terms of dark arts. So I look forward to seeing what happens next week. We see a little cameo Nora Dark, as I mentioned. Seeing cooking tasty, nasty ass soup. Being that she's a witch. Because mind you, Ray says, "Look, I don't know if anything else that we can help save him." Because even the Gideon says, "Look, Mr. Constantine's body is rejecting my medicine, my method, and things of that nature." So then that's when we get the cutscene of where we see Nora Dark, and proclaim that she's a witch. So I hope maybe we may be able to see her next week, because actually that's her. She's the only one that has the magic to actually help and cure John Constantine. And John Constantine even gave Ray some advice, like, look, people like me and Nora Dark are people that people like you need to stay away from, because you're good and you have a good heart. We ended up always screwing you guys over, so I think you should just stay away from them. Now, mind you, she's the only one that they got, because Gideon had to sedate John just so that way they can get into Nora Dark. So I look forward to seeing what happens next week, man. This has been your boy Jay Speaks. I love you guys. I'm sorry for the late upload, man. The damn stream wasn't working again. And I try to give you the content to you guys on time, and I really apologize for that. I really do. Hopefully, today things get a lot better. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks, man. I love you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys have any requests as to what videos you guys want to do next, please let me know in the comment section below. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks. God bless and rest in peace to Stan Lee, man. I love you, man. God bless. My condolences, my deepest condolences to him and his family and friends. One love.